All right, we got to talk about 444, like the actual song.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Just kidding. I actually really love this album.
By the way, yo, I find the whole thing crazy. So Jay-Z's birthday December 4th. Beyonce's birthday June 4th.
No, September 4th. Get it
I'm
right.
sorry.
It's B-Day. Come on.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's B-Day.
I'm sorry. September 4th.
She's the only famous person's birthday who I know.
Well, okay.
Everybody celebrates it.
Yeah, that's the only person's birthday I know it. I'm like, oh, wow, his birthday's coming up.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Jay-Z woke up at 4:44 to record this song, and then the song ended up being 4 minutes and 44 seconds. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And you know they both, of course, got a thing with the number 4. So I was like, wow, this is like the meaning in general was powerful. You know what I'm saying? I really felt the song just because I don't feel like I've done a lot of women dirty. I say a lot of women. I don't feel like I've done a lot of women dirty, but this song made me just be like, I've tried to apologize multiple times to women I feel like I've done wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I feel him when he feels like I'm just sorry to all of y'all. You know, even with the Leo reference he had in there and all that stuff, it's like it almost felt like he was just getting this big old weight off his shoulder. That's really all I had to say.
Well, he was apologizing for a lot of stuff. He's apologizing for just everything he's done wrong. Especially, I felt like he was primarily apologizing to his wife, the most important woman in his life. I feel like should be his wife. But I don't know, he did dirt and he was apologizing. I mean, we don't know what specifically he did. The gist of it is either he lied and he cheated. He was lying and he was cheating. So if he was cheating, that's allegedly, we don't know. I don't know the man's story. You just hear rumors. But he had to be doing something for Solange to whip his ass in the elevator.
So you don't feel like he was cheating?
I mean, I think he was. I'm just saying allegedly because we don't know the full story.
We don't know, so
Fair
we
enough.
will say allegedly. I
don't know
personally,
the full story.
I'm not about to say the man cheated. I will say, he did something wrong.
Everything that we know points to it.
Mind you, you're right.
Wait, question.
Here's what I want to say real quick, Smoke. You know what? It's probably a fact he cheated. We don't know exactly what type of cheat. Women got a lot of cheating categories.
As they should, as we should. I got so defensive there. But what I want to say, was it beyond a reasonable doubt?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm done.
I would say he gave us the blueprint to show us how to get back into our significant other's good graces. That's funniest reason with that one.
Well, what's worse, lying or cheating?
Lying.
Lying?
Because you had to get there first.
Lying is worse than cheating.
Because you had to get there first. If you cheated, then you lied. So I'm just gonna make that the offense, so that way you can't offend past that. Because if you leave the house and I'm like, where are you going? Oh, something shady, right?
You gotta lie to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you don't lie? We would say, "Oh, I'm going to homeboy's house," and you really was. But
after you cheat, if you lie, then that's the offense. Now it's not only that you cheated; it's that you lied.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I really think him lying is the worst part about the whole thing. It
I think
has
that's
to
what
be.
Beyonce said, right? She's like, now this other woman knows more about you than I do.
He said that too. He said that too. I can't, he put in some other words, but
they both said it.
Okay.
He said something about I let some woman know. He said something like very similar like that. I let someone in instead of who I should have let in. Who was his wife.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, Jay? Do you feel like you empathize well with your? Well, do you feel like you have empathized well with women?
What do you mean? Like
Jay-Z said it took his child to be born to see through a woman's eyes.
Oh, yeah. I empathize great with women. I understand their struggle. Well, I don't understand it, but I empathize with it.
Cause like
I feel like I'm
really
always on the
sentiment.
woman's side. I feel like I'm always on a woman's side more than I'm on a man's side when it comes to like unless like the woman does something is fully in the wrong. Now I feel like 9 times out of 10 I'm usually on the woman's side. I don't know why.
Is that empathy? What does it take? Simone, what do you feel like it would take for a man to have like empathy for a woman?
I'm so sad that it takes a whole other human.
Yeah.
Like a whole daughter.
I was thinking that when he said that.
I really hate that sentiment that like, oh, I had to actually care about someone who was a woman before I actually cared about women. But
So-
not even that I said my vows and I said that I love someone.
Yeah.
I had to see her go through like how many hours of labor and produce a child in order for me to care about women.
And
You have
she
to-
had a bunch
She had
of
a-
miscarriages too.
We have to, at this point, have empathy for Jay-Z a little bit because it's the same man that sold crack, shot his brother, had to get it out the gutter. You really can't have a lot of emotion when you trying to when you live in this type of lifestyle and then, making it to his
But
level
he
of
ain't
success.
lived that lifestyle for over 20 years.
Fam, is PTSD not a thing? You don't think
25 years.
You don't think he still moved, took all the stuff he learned and still used it in business throughout this whole time?
He definitely did. But I'm saying
And you can't put a time limit on that type of stuff.
I guess not. I mean, you kind of have to be ruthless to shoot your own brother.
Shot his own brother.
I have a half brother. I don't know him that well, but if I had a brother that I knew real well, I don't think I'd be able to shoot him.
And
Did you just okay? I'm gonna leave that.
and it takes, the level of ego that the man had to have to be able to maneuver and be that successful. It can't be easy to just all of a sudden turn that switch on. Can it? I mean, he has to.
I mean, I think yes, I think you're correct. But I think that as humans, we have such a range of ability. So I think that we're kind of making excuses when we all are capable, and the amount of money that he has speaks to his ability also. Like the more money you have, the more things you can do in general. So I don't know. It kind of seems like we don't have to give him so much grace. I think that we should take into context, everything that he grew up with and everything. But at a certain point, I'm not sure what year. I mean, we shouldn't hold Jay-Z accountable, right? That's not our responsibility. But I'm not sure what year he should be held accountable.
Yeah.
I think it's before 50, but I'm just not sure when we get there.
Fam, he said, I said, don't embarrass me instead of be mine. When I heard that, I said, you savage, bro.
Oh man.
Hey, girl, hey, look.
That's why Solange whooped his ass.
I know I messed up, but don't embarrass me out here.
I mean,
Oh God.
Solange whooped him in that elevator.
Hey, you see him blocking it though.